In this video, we're going to discover 15 fun facts about one of the few TV series that practically everyone liked. And no, we're not talking about this one.
This is not meth.
Come on! I know you liked Peaky Blinders. Unless, of course, you're one of those people who was trying to quit smoking or drinking and started watching the show. In that case, I'm sorry for you. If you're interested in the chance to see a movie of your choice for free at the cinema, wait until the end of the video because I have some great news for you. Anyway, let's start with the fun facts from number 1. Everybody knows Tom Holland. Well, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man auditioned for a role in Peaky Blinders, but was ultimately not cast in the series. Despite his impressive acting skills and rising fame, the role did not materialize for him.
By order of the Peaky Blinders.
Although the series has launched actors like Anya Taylor-Joy and Josh O'Connor, some stars were excluded from the cast. It's a shame though, I would have loved to see Tom Holland play a gangster. Let's move on to number 2. Unlike Thomas Shelby, the Irish actor Cillian Murphy does not smoke in real life. Throughout the 6 seasons of the series, he used approximately 3,000 fake cigarettes, which contained no tobacco and were made from herbs. In fact, these artificial cigarettes were designed to look realistic but to avoid the health risks associated with smoking, in order to protect the actor's health during the long hours of filming. Quick side note, I know that after watching the series you tried smoking like him more than once, huh? Number 3. Among the most famous fans of Peaky Blinders, there was David Bowie before his tragic and premature death in 2016. At one point, the thin white Duke even sent Cillian Murphy a photo of himself wearing a cap with razor blades sewn inside. This gesture shows Bowie's admiration for the series. See? What did I tell you? Everyone loves this series, and wait, it's not just him. You're about to hear some really good stuff in the next facts. Alright, let's move on to number 4. Joe Cole, who plays John Shelby, and Finn Cole, who plays Michael Gray, portray cousins in the series, but in reality, they are brothers. In fact, the two actors share a strong, familiar connection, making their on-screen relationship more compelling and believable. Guys, am I the only one who doesn't see the resemblance between those two?
I think so, yeah.
Number 5. The role of theatrical illusion is crucial when it comes to the locations in Peaky Blinders. Although the series is set in Small Heath, the most industrial area of Birmingham, only a few scenes were actually filmed in Birmingham itself. The production discovered the desired atmosphere in Toxteth, Liverpool, where most of the filming took place, showcasing how the port city perfectly replicated the historical environment of Birmingham. Anyway, if even half of the smoke and pollution you see were real, I probably would have died within a week. Alright, number 6. Helen McCrory, who passed away in 2021 due to illness. I know it sounds like a funeral with how many deaths I'm mentioning, but I promise this is the last time.
Hope to die.
Anyway, I was saying, oh yay, she drew inspiration from Ozzy Osbourne to give the iconic Polly Gray her distinctive speech pattern. The actress often mentioned that she meticulously studied videos, performances, and interviews of the singer, and adjusted Polly's accent to closely resemble that of the rock star. Let's move on to number 7. The opening scene of Peaky Blinders features a horse galloping through the streets of Birmingham, evoking the style of Western films. This powerful symbol of freedom and strength represents the lives of the gang members as they strive to carve out their place in a hostile world. The dramatic music and tense atmosphere set the tone for the entire series, which revolves around ambition and conflict. Number 8. Hold on tight for this one, I'm telling you. It seems that the series was not only appreciated by David Bowie, Brad Pitt also openly expressed his desire to have a role in the show.
Damn!
But not just at him. Also, Snoop Dogg took it a step further. He arranged to meet with Stephen Knight and spent 3 hours with him in a hotel, explaining the workings and dynamics of gangs. The rapper also recorded his own version of Red Right Hand, the 1994 Nick Cave song that became a symbol of the show. Here's a fun fact. You know they're working on a Peaky Blinders movie, right? Well, maybe we could actually see Brad Pitt in the film. Number 9. Tommy Shelby is not an easy character to portray. Ruthless and cold, he is also solitary and tormented, distant from others and ready to suppress his feelings. For Cillian Murphy, immersing himself in the role was a true challenge. In fact, during filming, he chose to isolate himself socially to experience Tommy's solitude. Additionally, to meet the show's requirement for increased muscle mass, he had to reintroduce meat into his diet. Despite having been a vegetarian for some time, I have the impression that he didn't have these problems for Oppenheimer. Anyway, let's move on to number 10. Our dear Sam Neill. If you prefer Alan Grant from Jurassic Park,
they're moving in herds. They do move in herds.
is a New Zealander with Northern Irish heritage, and he sought help from Liam Neeson to to perfect his accent for the role of Inspector Campbell from Belfast. Neil wanted to ensure authenticity in his portrayal, and Neeson's guidance proved invaluable in achieving a convincing accent. Number 11. Tommy Shelby is a completely fictional character created by the author, but William Billy Kimber and Charles Derby Sabini were real gangsters.
I lied to your little punk ass. Now I'm gonna kill you. What do you see when you look at me? Tell me. You better give me a right answer to what you see when you look at me.
Billy Kimber was a bookmaker who led the Sabini gang and was known as the king of the racecourse gangs across Britain, while Sabini was one of his most bitter enemies.
Yes! What the fuck are you looking at?
Number 12. Tommy Shelby is never seen eating on screen. After all, why should he eat? He gets by on cigarettes and alcohol, right?
No, I'm not God. Not yet.
Anyway, although he is often shown sitting down for mealtime, his character has only tasted blackroot on 2 occasions throughout the series. However, he is frequently seen drinking, as nobody enjoys a good glass of whiskey quite like Tommy Shelby. Want some numbers? Alright, here they are. The character is shown drinking more than 200 times over the course of the series, and he smoked more than 3,000 cigarettes per season.
Don't freak out, easy fix, puzzle code.
Number 13. The real Peaky Blinders got their name from their pointed caps, but razor blades were considered a luxury item, and it would have been unlikely for them to have enough to insert into their caps' brims and use them in street fights. In reality, the idea of the razor blades in the caps was a creation of the series to add a dramatic and distinctive element. Anyway, I'd say it worked.
What? I see this as an absolute win.
Number 14. Stephen Knight, the showrunner, initially had Jason Statham from the Fast and Furious series in mind for the role.
I mean, do you really believe you can stand in front of me and beat me in a straight-up old-fashioned fistfight?
It was only when Cillian Murphy reached out with a text saying, "Remember, I'm an actor," that he secured the part. This daring move convinced Knight that, despite not matching his initial vision for the role, Murphy had the ability to transform himself once the scripts were in place. With all due respect to Jason, I'd say that God himself intervened to prevent such an abomination from happening.
Now, I'm not much for blaspheming, but that last one made me laugh.
Number 15. One of the distinctive features of the protagonist is certainly the Peaky Blinder haircut, which has become iconic. Notice that after the series came out, half of the kids today have the same haircut. It's a shame that, although it has become trendy, Cillian Murphy is horrified by it. We can all agree that it looks great on him, right?
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Yes, I know you're waiting for the news I promised you at the beginning. Well, it's time. As soon as we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will choose 10 of you and personally pay for a movie ticket of your choice. What are you waiting for? Hurry up and subscribe. Of course, the selected accounts, as well as the money spent, will be shown in a future video, so you'll believe me.